Back at it again, another edition of the 716 Spotlight. For those who don't know, I go by the name Still About Money. Of course, we are Power 93.7 WBLK. You can tell we got a whole bunch of colored people in here today, right? Female MC from Buffalo, New York, east side of Buffalo, right?
East side. I'm
going to mess up her name. I am. I asked her like 10 times already. Noir?
Noir.
Ah, I got it right. Bill, I'm learning. So, of course, we're highlighting you for the next 2 weeks. Of course, the app, front page of the app, and the website. But you're a hip-hop MC / producer. Mm-hmm. Talk to me. Introduce yourself to the people.
Well, what's up? I'm Noir. I'm coming out of Buffalo, New York. I'm repping Niagara Falls, New York as well. I started producing first when I was like 17.
17?
Yeah, I was like 16 or 17. I was still in high school.
Was it good at first or was it trash at first?
It was okay. It was okay. It wasn't... I cringe a little bit, but it wasn't terrible. But I had a friend in high school that kind of introduced me to this program called Fruity Loops, and I kind of like got a little addicted to it, and I started producing first, and then I remember I was sending a lot of my beats around to like the local artists around the city, and nobody was really feeling it, so I don't know, one day I don't know how it really started. All I remember is going to my friend's house and doing a little freestyle over a Jay-Z beat. Jay-Z some ghetto beat, yeah. And then it went full-fledged over that. So
when did your first beat that you made sound good? You started at 17. When was the first beat that you made that sounded good?
I did this beat, it was a Whitney Houston sample. I can't remember what song it was. It was a Whitney Houston sample, though. I feel like that was the first beat, because that was one of my first beats that I actually rapped on. So
the rapping, what helped your beats come together? Is that what I'm getting out of it?
Yeah. And that actually, like, that was the first the first beat that I rapped on that I did, and it actually was on my first mixtape, Poetic Thoughts.
I was listening to that too earlier. It had you had a lot of industry beats on there, right?
There was a couple.
See, I'm not lying. I be listening.
It was a couple. I think you might be talking about the Thrill of the Hunt one. That was my second.
That too.
Yeah, that was the second one. The first one had a couple, but most of them, me and my friend Sean had did most of the beats on there. Yeah. So,
okay. Yeah. Now the song you submitted was Champion, which is dope. It's my workout music right now. All right. What's the message behind Champion to you?
I mean, just keep fighting, keep grinding. Like, I didn't really have a specific message I was trying to give off, but I'm just kind of just rapping about my surroundings, about me just keep on grinding.
It's not, I don't want to sound disrespectful to some of the female MCs out there, but it's not a lot of female MCs that give me that grit feeling. You know what I'm saying? You give me that grit New York feeling, like I just want to punch people in the face and cry at the same time. I'm emotional, Bill. All right? So I appreciate that, you know what I'm saying? Especially having that New York sound. Where do you think that comes from for you? Because you're from Buffalo. Where that... I don't
know. It's really the music I grew up on. Like, I grew up on a lot of Nas, Jay-Z,
taking the church.
Like, Dwells, Lloyd Banks, like a lot of New York rappers. But I grew up on that type of rap. Like Jadakiss, like those is all hardcore. You know.
You see the body language though? She ready to drop it right now. Like, I got them bars. Like, okay, I could talk to you forever because it's kind of what I do. I talk too much. Judge free zone. But your process for recording music, what is that like for people who might be sitting out there and wondering? Like, do you listen to the beat first and let it soak? Are you like spontaneous? Do you just get caught up in the vibe? Like, what is it like for you to come up?
It varies for me. It just really depends on my mood. Sometimes I can listen to the beat and, like, I vibe out for it, with it for a couple days and then come up with something. Or sometimes I'll have something in a stash and I'll just hear the beat and I'm like, oh, this will sound good on this beat. So it really depends on the mood I'm in. It depends on the beat too as well, like how good the beat is. So
now, where do you come from? Because listen to your lyrics. It's like you had a little tough upbringing. Right? Speak on that a little bit. Some that influenced you.
Yeah, I mean, I had the kind of typical upbringing. I didn't have my biological father in my life. And I grew up with a parent that was on drugs. So it was a tough upbringing, but. I just learned to turn it into my music and, make something positive out of it. Because I know for me growing up, listening to certain artists, it's certain songs that would catch me.
Yeah.
Like J. Cole was one of those rappers that I listened to in high school. He had a bunch of songs that caught me, so.
So now you're doing that for the next generation, which is dope.
I'm trying to.
Which is dope. There's a lot of people that I feel like go through the same type of struggles. We all live those type of lives. So to have someone that could lyrically put that out there for you, it feels like you could relate to them. You know you're not alone in this. And look how she's turning out with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's important to have artists like you out there.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
What's the project the Champion's going to be on? What is that?
I don't have. I have a name for it actually. It's going to be called The Essence, but I'm still putting it together. I definitely will have more information on that soon, but I don't want to say too much.
Oh, you keeping secrets from me?
I don't want to say too much.
Keeping secrets already? We just started in our bonding experiences. Now, I happen to catch you on the Son of G-Rap album too, right? The 38 Special. You got a song with Anthony Hamilton on there.
Yeah.
How'd that come about?
I had actually reached out to Spesh like earlier this year. I sent him my Champion song and he liked it. Like he was like, "Yo, we gotta talk." I sent him some more songs, and he was like, "Yeah, we gotta talk." So, we kind of did some business behind the scenes, and I honestly I didn't know that Anthony Hamilton was on the song until maybe a week before it dropped. Yeah, I didn't know. So that caught me by surprise too. Like he just asked me for a verse. I gave him a 16, and then like everything else was put together like without me knowing. So I didn't even find out till maybe a week or two before the project came out that Anthony Hamilton was on there.
That's kind of dope.
Even like I knew that Premier did the beat, but like how it came together, I was shocked myself. So I was like, man, this is nuts.
What's your ideal feature? If you could have any feature right now, who would that be?
Well, that's a good question. I don't even know. I want to do a Rhapsody feature. I think she's so dope.
She's tight too.
Yeah, she's so dope. I want to do a Rhapsody feature.
You kind of give me the same energy as Rhapsody. You know what I'm saying? And it's so limited on people like y'all. Y'all like a dying breed out here. Y'all an endangered species. You
I would love to do a feature with her, man. That'd be dope.
Now, visually, when you do your videos, I saw the Champion video too. That was dope. You said you do the videos too, right? Did you do something?
I play in the back. I play in the background.
Oh,
I don't shoot none. I'm just sitting
You just gave your cameos on.
You know.
Live your best life, man. Live your best life. Who shoots your videos? Who does that for you?
It varies. Like D-Hawks did one of my videos, my Buffalo State of Mind video, and G-Rec actually did the Champions one. So it really varies. I don't really have a specific person that I go to, but I'm still
out here chasing the dream.
Yeah, there's a lot of talented people here in Buffalo. So I don't try to just stick with one person. I try to, help everybody out. Like, kind of work with everybody, see how they work.
Now, how do you think people react to you being a female MC and spitting how you spit?
I don't know. I mean, I've gotten a lot of love from most guys, but I'm not gonna lie. At first, I did initially worry about it because I'm like, I'm not talking about the typical things a female rapper talks about. You know what I mean? So I was like, I don't know. I was a little worried at first, but I'm just like, I'm gonna be me at the end of the day.
I feel like you're scaring some of these dudes. She's scaring them, Bill. She's scaring them. I feel like, and that's dope. No, don't be afraid of that. Like, step into that. Like, I'm gonna scare y'all. Y'all better get y'all pen game up, all right? Because I feel like that's what we need. Like, women don't just have to rap about red bottles. No shot at nobody. Please don't be in my inbox. Like, we love Cardi B and all that stuff. But you don't just have to rap about what type of high heels you wear. Like, you be spitting that real.
Yeah, so much more to talk about. Like, I don't know. I don't believe in. I don't like following trends. I don't like following the crowd. I've always been somebody that stuck out. So I was like, I'm going to do something different. Like,
I like it.
Yeah.
So influences. Now, we said it was the Pacs, the Biggies. What about personal influences? People that you grew up with that might have helped you get to this point?
My mother, my sisters, my father, my grandmother. Honestly, I got cousins too, older cousins that I really looked up to too. But I'm kind of like the only one in my family really, doing something like this.
Chasing us, right?
So they kind of like, I got like older cousins that say they look up to me. So yeah, it's not like, but that's really it. Like more of my immediate family is what inspired me to keep going.
Are you feeling the pressure yet of this game?
I am, now I am. Yeah, I am now, a little bit, yeah.
Face getting out there a little more, and then getting out there a little more.
It's getting real, but this is what I asked for, and it's not like in a negative way, but this is what I signed up for.
So for people who haven't heard anything yet, of course the song's going to be right below Champions. We're going to have a couple other links to your music as well. What can they expect to hear from you? What is your voice speaking to?
I'm speaking to the college students, the ones in the streets. I'm speaking to Everybody, honestly, anybody that can relate to anything I went through growing up. I talk about that a lot in my music. You know, from college students to the streets. Honestly, both.
I like that. I like that. I'm gonna put that on a T-shirt. From college to the streets. We're gonna go 50-50 on that. Don't worry about that. We'll come to the details later. All right. Where can people find you on social media? Where's your plug?
I'm on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Shay_Noir, CHE_NOIR.
One more time. They're kind of slow. One more time.
I'm on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Shay_Noir, CHE_NOIR.
Oh my God! I want to thank you for coming up and chatting with me for a little bit. When you get some more new music, you come back to talk to me, right? Bam! We got her on tape, Bill. She got to come back.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Again, man, the whole 716 Spotlight is here for artists like you. You know, I feel like this platform is to help you guys get to that next level, and the stuff that you're doing outside is already pushing you in that direction. So I'm just happy to catch that wave a little early before everybody is on your bandwagon.
I appreciate this. Listen, I do. I appreciate this.
Well, Bill, I don't know why I keep talking to Bill. Bill's the one behind the camera. They like, who is Bill? Shay Noir, the next 2 weeks, our app, front page of the app, front page of the website. Make sure you check her out. Her song Champion and more. We're going to put the plug down there for the Drake with 38 Special too. What's the name of that again? I can't
Young
remember.
Ones.
Young Ones. 38 Special, Shay Noir, and Anthony Hamilton. Again, thank you, my dear, for coming out.
Thank you for having
dropping
me.
some of that knowledge on us. Check us out, man. We got, what, 2 more weeks? 2 more weeks? We'll be right back at it. Of course, the 716 Spotlight. Plugging you in, your boy Still About Money. Well, since Still About Money, my last 2 cents, man. Chase the dream, not the money. Dream it, believe it, put God first and achieve it. You know the still. Mama on the radio!